What's up, everyone, and welcome to another React episode right here on Stay and Play. I'm your host, and today we're going to be reacting to the newly revealed footage for The Witcher 4. This footage was revealed, or this was unveiled at the State of Unreal event yesterday, and I unfortunately was too busy to cover it then, but I do have some time now. So if this is your first time watching, as is mine, thank you for joining me today. If not, I hope you enjoyed the video either way. But before we get into it, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to hit that like, that subscribe, and ring the notification bell for all my latest videos. It really helps a ton. And if you have anything to share, thoughts, comments, critiques, leave them down in the comment section below. I'd love to read them. And yeah, let's jump into it. All right, let's see what's popping, what's happening over at the State of Unreal. I wonder if they State of Play, State of Unreal. Unreal. All right. I always need some good particle effects over there. Oh. There we go, right at the bottom. This is a technical presentation, not actual gameplay. All right, so here, well, I don't know. But what they're showing right now, technical presentation, right? Built-in, or in-game cinematics or pre-rendered cinematics. I don't know, it doesn't say. But I would assume pre-rendered over here.
Break me pearlies on this blasted pit-ridden tract.
Break me pearlies. Who is this guy? What is he looking at here? Is that a manifesto or something? What is that?
Break me pearlies on this blasted pit-ridden
Like some financial dude. Alright, so there we see is counting. We got your dash, you know, counting fives over there. Right, this part here. Alright. And clearly there's the box full of cash. Oh, your pearlies. What are you gonna do while the thing is moving? Ah, never mind. Gone. Increase the volume, it's quite low. There we go. Reminds me of Uncharted 2.
Oh god.
The pearlies are clearly in the... Oh! Clearly the man was in the air. How lucky he is to land not so far off the ground. Oh man, nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save you, my man. Oh no. Damn!
You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see?
Damn, you ugly. Oof. What in goods? What is this? Oh man, yeah, no. When I pictured this like sometime in the future when people are working with like genes and genetics and, you know, splicing genes together. This is what happens when you have no regulation. People just splice lion mixed with like some moose deer with an eagle spliced in there. Look at this thing. My goodness, not even the teeth are straight. You can tell this is a genetic abnormality. This isn't normal in nature. We can see right over there. Oh, my pearlies. So no one came to save the man. Damn. Not that type of story, huh? Alright, okay. Oh! Oh man, she is pretty. No, Ciri has always been, even in The Witcher 3, not babies, no, no, not, not, I'm talking about grown up. Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely. I mean, I know she's not blood related, right? She's not like blood related to Geralt, but with the white hair, the scars, and even the like the shape of her face, you could almost, you would, you would, no one would be angry with you if you thought she was related to Geralt. I mean, not daughter, could be a daughter or sister, or whatever the case may be, but you can see that his style definitely rubbed off on her.
Salt. Almost had me fooled, Fruin.
What did you call it? Furen? Lips don't lie. Oof. That's beautiful. And then they have the classic Witcher sound. Like, what are those? Like trumpets or some type of muffled, I don't know, windpipe sound effect. This. Oh, what am I saying? This is what is that thing by the Irish? I think it's the Irish bagpipes. So bagpipes, definitely. I don't know if it's the Irish or the Scottish. Sorry, someone can correct me in the comment section below. Them pipes be bagging.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And welcome to the State of Unreal at Unreal Fest Orlando. We're here to show you what's next with Unreal Engine and so much more.
Now you're using
We are
Witcher as the
thrilled
demo
that
to
you're
show
able
you.
Join us.
Nice.
Thank you. But first things first, I'm here with Sebastian and Kitek from CD Projekt Red. We have a lot to talk about. Hey, guys.
Hey. Thank you, Wyatt. Thank you, Wyatt, and hello, everyone. With The Witcher 4, we're stepping things up. And to do that, we needed the right partner. One that truly understands that great open-world games are all about art and technology coming together.
Yeah, and look, our goals are completely aligned here. And around the launch of UE5, your awesome team at CD Projekt Red announced a collaboration to make open-world development in Unreal even better. And it's an opportunity, we just couldn't pass it up. So we've been working on a technical demo together to achieve just that. I think we should take...
All right, so it's a tech demo. It's not gameplay footage from like a mission inside the game or anything like that. So all of this could change. All of this could change, which is sad. Which is sad because so far it's looking really good. And I don't know. I think this would be a PS6 launch, right?
Take a look at it. You guys ready?
Born ready.
Show us the...
Kitek is going to play the build for us.
Sure,
Okay,
let's do it.
let's build. Wind physics over the cape.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The
You can see the cape is not clipping through the swords.
Witcher 4.
It's actually bending
What you just
around the swords. Oh man, that is beautiful. Show of hands, right? How many times have we seen cloth materials and stuff like that clipped through objects, especially on the character? So that's awesome to see. Will it be in the final game? I do hope so. But it's not the biggest schlep if there is, not a train crash, right?
And are going to see now is running on a standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with ray tracing.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. I don't believe that 1 minute. Well, I mean, maybe for this slice of the technical demo, but when the game comes out, PS5 60 FPS with ray tracing. Standard PS5, not the Pro. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. And it looks like this. Fever dreams. Let's go.
So in the game, you'll be playing as Ciri, a professional monster slayer, a witcher.
Yeah.
She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coin.
What witches
The
do.
region we are in is called Kovir, and you'll get to explore it in a game. Right now, Ciri is investigating a monster, and after gathering new clues, she is heading back to a nearby village. All right, everyone, meet Kelpie.
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
So just like Geralt had Roach, Ciri
Oh.
has her own loyal companion.
That is a good model. My goodness, Kelpie. Damn,
These two
Kelpie.
characters needs to feel like
Got
one.
me, got
Since
me,
you're gonna
got
explore
me
the world
looking
on
at you
horseback,
funny.
Riding needs to feel
Looking
seamless,
good,
natural,
Kelpie.
and just fun.
Looking
Yeah, and
good.
to support that,
Check how
we're
the hair
using
flows.
multi-pair-
Oh man, the model they put here compared to Roach. Oh man, Roach. I'm sorry, dude. I am sorry. Kelpie got you beat, my guy. Kelpie got you beat.
character motion matching in Unreal.
Look at that.
So Ciri and Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized when mounting from any angle and speed. And we also support root motion movement on Kelpie.
Did you see that? Oh, let's just back up a little bit because I wasn't sure, but you can actually see that Kelpie leaves footprints in the
Golden
ground.
speed.
Just watch the feet.
And we also
see
support
that?
root
Look at that.
motion
Look at that.
movement on Kelpie.
Ah,
so
nice.
controlling her feels realistic and grounded.
Kelpie feels heavy, as
And
she
there are also
should.
some really nice improvements to our Unreal Chaos
I'm assuming
Flex
Kelpie's
Solver
is
and
a
these
female
machine-learned
horse. Yes.
deformations. So
No
you've got realistic
ding-a-ling over
muscles
there.
moving and stretching under Kelpie's skin without compromising the performance there.
I mean, now this is a new tech, right? We've seen stuff like this, but it's nice to see it being implemented
So let's leave Ciri behind for a second and
for on, like, I mean, a character or, you know, the horse that you will be interacting more than 90% of the time in the game, right? So it's good to see that they, as much detail they put in Ciri, Kelpie also has that same love.
the world itself. So much of the Witcher world is natural, organic, especially Kovir with its dense forest, wild nature.
No pop-in so
Yeah,
far.
and wild nature is hard.
Power
And
of the
with Nano Geometry,
SSD.
we freed artists from so many of their old constraints. But we don't want to rest until everything we do in Unreal has that same spirit of freedom.
Okay.
There's always more work to do. And foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle. So we are excited to introduce nanite foliage.
Something they've been working on for a while.
And in order to
nice.
achieve gorgeous foliage density everywhere, while still being memory efficient, fast to render, we believe that a new idea was needed.
Oh,
So
check the
instead
bear.
of the same
Nice.
card approach we've been using for the past 20 years, artists should be free to take a nanite approach to foliage, modeling every single leaf and pine needle. And the old LOD tricks of the past,
If these guys are going to zoom in on one leaf and show the detail, that's just Unreal flexing hard. It's like, I mean, you don't have to, but, you know, if you want, you can zoom in.
they
You
needed
know,
a
that's why
complete
not.
new thing. And in their place, it's a new adaptive
There it
voxel
is.
representation of nanite.
Ah.
It's volumetric, it's fully 3D, it is super fast to render.
So voxels, as far as I know, are much easier to render than standard rasterized polygons. So how do they achieve that? Is it like a voxel skeleton and then they overlay? I have no idea. Or each voxel represents a rastered part or image of the tree or the leaf. I have no idea. I'm trying to put my limited understanding together to make a full picture. But if any of you understand how this is working, please, please, please. I don't have time to go through Unreal documentation. But if you do and you have a quick explainer, please leave that in the comment section below. Let's go.
And these dense clusters of triangles turn into these cubes, which at a distance, they're no larger than a pixel, and they react to the changing light of our dynamic sun and our shadows, and they allow artists
No
to render
way.
whatever.
Is that what is happening? You zoomed out and those aren't no longer polygons, but are polygons meaning triangles. But instead
Triangles
these
turn into
cubes.
these cubes, which at a distance, they're no larger than a pixel, and they react to the changing light of our dynamic sun and our shadows, and they allow artists to render whatever amount of foliage is needed to achieve their vision without compromise.
And no compromise means how ambitious we are when it comes to bringing our vision to life with incredible visuals. But more than that, together with Epic, we created faster way to load the world. We can now bring in more content more quickly for the smoothest possible experience as we fly down to catch up with Ciri.
You know what? shout out to Unreal and their presentations. That other presentation they made on that Black Panther Captain America game, what is it, 1942 or something like that? Yeah, yeah, that's another one to look out for. Unreal is really doing unreal things right now. And it's easy to see why a lot of developers are migrating to use this engine. Seems like super powerful, even more powerful if you know how to apply it properly, and I guess convenience and ease of use. Personally, I love to see developers create their own tech, but in this day and age where production costs are high and time to pixel, right? The time it takes to have your engine running, your first game idea on displaying on screen, that whole process has been is much longer to accomplish, especially if you're creating your own engine. So I understand in terms of that aspect. Yeah, developers rather go for a tool set that is already efficient and ready to use rather than wasting time. Well, I wouldn't say it's wasting time, but rather than spending time and money on resources, right, creating a new engine. But shout out to those developers who do. I think it's always a good thing to push the industry forward tech-wise, and rather than monopolizing or everyone centralizing under one engine. It's still good to see a variety of them out there, because it pushes, just like competition, right? If there's competition between engines, it pushes the developers to improve their engines even more or create even better engines. Anyway, enough of that tangent. Let's continue.
Welcome to Valdrest. So Valdrest is a port town, a hub for fishing, trade, and mining. It's one of those places where you can meet shady characters or overhear gossip from other lands.
Oh man, I don't mean to take shots at Avowed, but hey, the NPCs are moving around. They're doing stuff.
It's also where Ciri took on her current contract.
This lady over here.
Overhear gossip from other lands.
This lady over here.
It's also where
That was doo doo. She just threw the doo doo out into the. I hope I hope there's a river down there, or at least some crop field to fertilize the crops. But my man, that is doo doo. Just look at the color of this. Just look at this.
other lands.
Look at that. That is brown. That is doo doo.
This is doo doo, baby. I said, ah!
That is pee pee mixed with doo doo. Hey man, remember back then, in this fictional world, they don't have a storage system, so into the bucket and out of the bucket you go.
It's also where Ciri took on her current contract. High-tech, let's leave Kelpie here and explore the marketplace and food.
Calpy, behave.
I'm so excited we can finally show you some of this stuff. Let's see what Valdrest has to offer.
Not her again.
This guy.
Not even at the land Exeter Fair. Now, 9 gazes while I present him with a fish. For the furry rascal will often wait, and the fair's weight grants good fortune.
Nice collision detection moving through the crowd there. I like seeing stuff like that rather than just clipping or getting stuck.
Guys, notice how responsive the world is.
I was just about to say that. Look, the kid is gonna go steal some apples. The piggies are gonna go eat some apples.
Everything
Nice.
is working together.
All right, so if the world is this responsive where a dude can drop coins and then the crowds will come through, or he drop food and pigs and kids go steal food and stuff. Run that again by me, 60 FPS, ray tracing, are we sure? All right, just confirming. Let's go.
Oh, look at this poor gentleman being taught how to fly by an angry innkeeper.
Listen.
That's what happens when you cheat at Gwen.
Oh, Gwen. Still one of my favorites. There's a lot of variety in the character types and these NPCs, hey? I wonder if this is Unreal's human, what is a meta-human creator being used here? But that's awesome to see. Awesome to see. Different materials. Not everyone's just wearing, wool. You got some chainmail, got some wool there. Different materials being used. Awesome, awesome stuff.
Okay, so this is the guy who gave the series quest his own. Like you probably suspect, he has his own agenda in all of this.
You off your tits again, Wilfred. Get your ass up.
Oh, it's not where the doo-doo
A
landed.
typical day's toil.
Who in? With Ciri. One news of my wagons. No eternity is taking that damn salt to arrive.
I found them. And, well, suffice to say, they'll not reach you. As for the salt, I found not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you.
Yeah, playing me, huh?
No. Kavir's smuggling trade is of no concern to me.
Shush, shush, shush.
The manticore that flattened your cart and devoured your men. Quite the opposite.
Whew, Ciri is beauty.
No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton, not here.
While Ciri decides what to do about that merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace.
Dude, I was just speaking
Why don't we
about that.
listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
And catch this is, won't find none fresher.
Guys, technical presentation, not actual gameplay. Alright? It's still there. So whatever we see here, take it with a grain of salt.
Get this cleaned and gutted.
But it looks good.
Fine, dearest. Into seeing something more. Got mackerel, cod, all Braxton's finest.
And there is tons of tech to play here. Even the simple market stall. Metahuman tools, improved Unreal smart objects, chaos cloth, and more.
Yeah, and all of this exists to make sure that the gap in quality between Ciri and NPCs is as small as possible.
Yeah, and
I like
closing
that.
that gap, it's not just about fidelity, right? But also authenticity. They should react to changes in the world around them.
But the prisoner in pillory isn't exciting enough for Valgrave. Everyone's attention with the circus. But the great performance deserves a huge crowd though. Let's crank it up.
I saw some frame rate drops.
So you are seeing tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal systems.
Looks amazing.
Including an entirely new Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily in our 60 FPS budget, not just in rendering, but also with room to spare on the game thread. Over 300 animated skeletal mesh agents all going about their business.
Wow.
And the whole point is to leave breathing room for developers like you to introduce the gameplay and the systems that your players expect, empowering you to make your worlds come to life without Unreal standing in your way.
You are right. That's the open world RPG that we're making. But before we wrap up, how about one final check-in with Ciri?
Yeah, what's she up to? Let's have a look. Oh, she's
We are
already.
making this game to be the most immersive and ambitious
When did she
open
get all the way to
world
the
Witcher
side?
game ever.
Nice.
And we are making this a reality thanks to our work on Unreal with the team at Epic. I think what we're doing together is going to bring in a new generation of open world RPGs.
Yeah,
and I'm
I agree.
so proud of what we accomplished so far.
We are too.
So we're almost done, but before we go, here's a small gift for all Witcher fans.
Geralt, where is he?
The first look at Lanexer.
Ah. And there's the creature.
Onward, Kelby. We've worked to do.
It looks good. It looks good. Whether it will look like this in the final, I hope so. But man, thank you. That looks good. Whoa. So let's just get this out of the way now. Ciri is a beaut. She is a beautiful character. Definitely going to enjoy playing or controlling her. I mean, we already did that in The Witcher 3, and I thought she was an awesome addition. Wasn't too. I mean, the fighting in The Witcher 3 was okay. It felt a bit stiff, but I feel with The Witcher 4, they have the opportunity to definitely increase the fluidity in combat. But yeah, this is looking great. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a technical presentation. We saw that whole message throughout the whole video was there. All right, so this is not gameplay, technical presentation. So as much as I love to say that this is what it will look like, I have doubts that the final product will look like this, at least on console, if it's even coming out on PS5. But definitely, I feel like this is going to be a cross-gen game. We're definitely going to see this on the PS6, and hopefully the PS6 will definitely make it look and shine even brighter than it already does. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is the technical presentation from Unreal for The Witcher 4, including CD Projekt Red. Yeah, so I don't know. There's nothing else to say. It looks amazing. I'm looking forward to it. The Witcher 3 was amazing, so Witcher 4 is definitely going to follow the same road. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you guys think. Leave your comment section in the comments below. Is this real or is this fake? Is this the final product we're going to see? Is this how it's going to look? Is this how it's going to run? Sound off in the comment section below. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that like, that subscribe, and ring the notification bell for my latest videos. It helps a ton. And looking forward to the PlayStation State of Play. Let's go. Hopefully we can do a video on that too. All right, I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.